Hello everybody, welcome to another 1 versus 1 Red Alert cast with your boy YamatoSpecial here on the map Canyon. Here in the bottom left hand side we've got the blue player living in California. On the top right hand side we got the yellow player Billridmann. Haven't seen this player before, so excited to see what his play is like. Looks like he's playing the Soviets and is familiar with the map. He's placed his barracks here. A lot of people place their power plant here, but looks like he is familiar. Looks like he's going to go ahead and, well, he's going to play a defensive game. Got a flame turret up here pretty quick. Usually we only see this when we're trying to stop infantry rushes or we're trying to be aggressive and build towards the other player's base. We'll see what happens here. Definitely playing the defensive game, playing it safe, maybe knowing that this map is prone to a lot of infantry pushes, so why not go ahead and just get these out of the way, strategically placing them here next to the two entrances essentially to the base. So we'll see how that plays out for him. Living in California here, looks like he's going to be building here in what I'm going to call the corral here. Not too many players actually doing this, so we'll see how this works out. Unfortunately, well, let's see the first engagement here. Living in California, trying to get the scout pushing up, but the grenaders here from Billridmann cleaning that up pretty easily. And what I was going to say here is the grenaders, if they're down here and they have vision, which they should, of this refinery, they can easily pick it off here from the quote-unquote low ground. Red Alert, unlike StarCraft, doesn't really have a concept of high ground and low ground the same way. So if those grenaders were to come over here, they could easily pick this refinery off, especially with no units currently being produced here by Living in California. But he does have the war factory down back here at the base, top right hand side for Billridmann. Does not currently have the war factory, so Living in California looks like he's going to be focusing here on the tanks. He's going to be well, rudely awakened here by the grenaders. Luckily he has an advanced power plant here. So we'll see if he can take this out. Maybe trying to get the squish here. Definitely gets most of them. One grenader remaining. Not going to be able to do too much here to this construction yard. Going to go ahead and clean that up pretty easily. It looks like Living in California focusing here on the tanks. Billridmann here focusing on the infantry. So we'll see how this works out. I mean, we've said it before, we'll say it again. Once those tanks come out, we can definitely squish these units pretty easily. So we're going to probably be seeing a lot of scatter commands here for Billridmann. See how that works out for him. Living in California's got a second refinery down, currently on 2 trucks and 4 heavy tanks. Does have some vision of the map. Billridmann probably about equal amounts as well. Both players not having full vision of the other player's base, but Living in California definitely seeing this coming here, knowing that the grenaders are coming. Interestingly enough, choosing to just go forward and maybe base race with the tanks, but I don't know if this is the right decision. A couple grenaders here in the mix are definitely going to be taking these buildings out pretty quickly. Would love to see this tank try to get the squish on. Maybe a fire turret as well being placed down would easily negate these units, as buildings here are pretty close together. So I'd imagine a fire turret here, maybe covering both entrances, would probably do the trick, unless he was to run around here and come kind of around, maybe trying to stay away from that turret. But let's see what happens here for Living in California, pushing with these heavy tanks. Definitely needs to start focus firing these tanks down. They're not worrying about the buildings. Get away from this flame turret as well. Flame turret direct hits on tanks won't do tons and tons of damage, but they definitely will do more than you think. Luckily though, Living in California there, it takes all the tanks out and is going to easily take this war factory down. Hopefully starts to focus fire on this tank though. Just a couple rifle infantries here shooting down the tank, and you can see just how much damage that has done. It doesn't really take too much, but I'd imagine Billridmann GGing out here. They lost his war factory, doesn't have any units produced here in the barracks. Living in California doing the push here, and well, looking okay back home. So I'm going to have to say that's a GG here from Billridmann, and congrats to Living in California on a great game there. Very interesting move, moving those tanks up, taking the risk, but was able to clean it up back home. So anyway, enough of that. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Check us out here live. We're doing these casts live on Twitch, twitch.tv/YamatoSpecial. So come hang out with us. We're having a great time here in the chat. Got a great community, and well, we'll see you guys on the next cast. Take care.